I wish I was special.
I never thought it's going to be this hard. It's one thing to be sitting on your own, talking to yourself, and it's a whole other thing to tell someone else. But here, everyone listens, and no one judges. I actually could. It smells like grass. And of course, whiskey. I hope you do understand everything started back when I was a little innocent kid. All these perturbing thoughts penetrating my mind like, no one loves me, no one wants me, no one's there for me, no one. Children are innocent. It all starts with the adults. My adults, I mean the fucking parents. That's how I felt then. And it's definitely how I feel now. Anyways, you always used to say to me,
why did I love you, Dick?
I never dared answer you then, Daddy, so let me answer you now with one of the many things you used to say to me. People finally find their true places in their fucking gravestones, man. I had this revelation. Humans only have children so that they can take out all their anger, all their trash, and all their frustrations on them. Isn't that just lovely? So if I'm an alcoholic loser who fucked up his life, not that that's not true, I would get this weird, burning desire to counseling up. Will Dick Stick be burning to enter a chick, but maybe her and then raise him up just so that I can take it all out on him? Funny thing then is that I find myself in that very specific situation now, yet I have no desire to have children. Moreover, I don't want to pass on to them the burden that you pass on to me. Altruism. You don't have grandkids, and honestly, I don't think you ever fucking have. Remember our morning rituals, Daddy? You would have me wake up before you, so that I would cook you sunny side eggs. Then you'd wake up and proceeded to tell me that
if they are not good, you will have the breakfast in the work.
And out of some childhood madness, out of some ambition, I decided to try everything humanly possible to get those damn eggs right. I tried more salt, less salt, more pepper, less pepper, paprika, base of coriander, just so that one day you'd look me in the eyes and tell me that you liked the eggs. But that day never came, though, did it? You did keep your promise about the breakfast in the morning, though. You'd grab 2 eggs, throw them to the floor, then you'd have me clean them up, cook them, and then you would watch me eat them with your giant, red, hungover eyes, and you'd say,
Dick, don't sweat. You will have this sign right. This is how you build discipline, right?
Now, I didn't care that I was eating eggs with dust and shells. All that I cared about was pleasing you, you sick fuck. Until one day, when I decided to stop cooking the eggs, and he beat me. You'd beat me every goddamn morning. But I would rather have my face punched in any day than to lose another drop of my dignity. So how about you suck on these eggs, you get no shit? Funny thing, Dad. Remember how you always ask?
Hey, Dick, why do we have so many word doctors on happening?
Well, I have a little secret to confess. As long as in high school I had no friends except the pigeons, you see. I had this contraption. I had a giant jar. I put a little piece of bread in it, and the pigeons, they fly, and then I catch them. Now, eventually they would run out of air, and I had to go through the whole process again. But this was still better than always talking to myself. You see, Dad, back then the pigeons, they'd always watch and listen. Well, the pigeons, the busker, the fucking corpse, it's not like they got something better to do, is it?
Wise man say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flow surely to the sea, darling, so it goes, or something are meant to be. Stay my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you.
When I was in kindergarten, I had an obsession to draw kitties, buzzards, and boobies. When all the other kids would draw, whatever the fuck they would draw, I would paint it in color with my little fingers, donuts with nipples. And one day, we get to the nature in our art class, and I took everything made out of melons. The trees were brown cleavages, the grass was green hooters, the deers were red breasts, and in the middle of it all, a giant yellow mile was, of course, the sun. Now, my teacher said I had a problem, and that me and Daddy should go see a shrink. Said and done. But even though they said I had a problem, they always found their knockers out like, what the fuck? Anyways, I don't remember the shrink's words, they're blurred to me now, but I do vividly remember this one phrase.
So, because he was only bottle fed and grew up with a mother, he now craves motherly love.
And then, Papa took me home, sat me down, and he asked me,
Son, do you miss your mom?
and I just burst out crying. And then he slapped me over the face and yelled, "Stop that until like a fucking pussy. Grow up and be a man."
Grown up and be a man.
I was bored. Fucking.
I sucked at sports. And all the other kids would bully me for that. And one day, they knocked me over, and they stole my shoes, and I had to walk home with just my socks. And then, he didn't want to buy me a new pair of shoes, because apparently, I was making a shame out of the family legacy. He said,
But you're not like this.
"Yeah, Daddy, legacy my ass." Anyways, I had to walk barefoot for a few days, because Daddy, he didn't want to buy me a new pair of shoes until I stepped on a rusted head. And I ended up going to hospital, where they had a good go at Daddy. And then Daddy took me home. I got my usual portion of fists. And then he did something he's never done before and never did again. He gave me a gift. He gave me his oldest pair of shoes. Now, it didn't matter that they were too big, or that they stunk, or that they had holes in them. All that mattered was that Daddy gave me a gift. And I thought, things are going to change now. Me and Daddy will be like peas and carrots.
But I couldn't have more. When I was a teenager, I couldn't handle seeing this stupid fat fucking face anymore.
So I decided to run away.
Papa always spoke of this beautiful island in Thailand with a weird fucking name.
Chiang Mai.
He said they have the best view of the world there.
They're hosting John.
Because the factories on the island, yeah, that's all he cares about.
And I thought, wouldn't it be a brilliant idea to run away just there?
Just so I could make him jealous. But I was broke. And my idea of running away faded away.
One night in Bangkok in the world's your oyster. The vibes are temples, but the pros ain't free.
I thought to myself that he was fucked up enough years of my life. So that's why I worked hard. And I got big grades so I could go wherever I wanted to go. But you decided to enroll me in that damn place where you're teaching literature. And I said, okay, that's fine. I'll just befriend people like me. People who are different. I thought, in fact, I was heavily overweight will not matter anymore. But it was even worse in school. You see, nobody ever inspired me to love for sports. That was your fucking job, old man. But all you ever inspired was picking up the bottle and eating and drinking my pain and anger away.
All the other guys, they were so athletic,
They had beards. Me? I looked like a little hairless ball of lard. I looked way younger than I actually was.
and worst of all is that I look like an exact copy of Daddy.
And I prayed. I prayed each day that nobody figures out that we're related. But of course it was a matter of time until everybody knew. And it would hurt so much more when they called me your son than when they called me Fatty Fatty. But that was then. And this is now. I grew a beard. I lost some weight. And if I could stop drinking, I'd probably not have to know it at all, but drink. I can't stop drinking. I can't stop drinking. I can't stop drinking. I can't stop drinking. Drink. No one was a fire, and no one can save me but you. Drink. Between what desire and giving and alcoholic. Drink. Somehow, I started to befriend the other kids. I mean, they would still greet me and call me names, but at least I was part of the crew somehow. And your classes were so bad, Daddy, because you would either be too drunk or too hungover to teach. You want to know what your nickname was? The Drunk Pig. I love your classes, Daddy, because it would be your turn to be humiliated. All your pupils would mock you. Every now and then, you would get up and you'd yell,
What the fuck is this, huh? What the fuck is this?
but we just keep on going. We have our fun. So, the guys decided to make me a full-time member of the crew if I passed the ritual first. So John, good old John, came to me and he said,
Hey man, if you spit in your dad's face, you want to bust man.
remember that day, Daddy? I put my hand up to answer your stupid fucking question on the old man in the sea. Ernest. I walked in front of the class, and you almost seemed proud. I can tell. And then I right between the fucking eyes. And to my surprise, he had no reaction. He remained calm. He just whispered, Julius Caesar. I went home expecting him to open a can of whoop on my ass, but he didn't. Until later that night. Sweet dreams I made of this. Who is Victor Zachary? I'll travel the world and the seven seas just to yell, fuck you, Daddy.
Dreams are made of things. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and seven seas. Everybody is looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused.
You had a night for me, my little. Woke me up in the middle of the night just like that. And you said,
You're not funny, huh? Funny man.
and I was just hoping he'd do it. Just end it all. There and then. But you didn't. You just threw up on my face and you walked out. And since that night, I've always slept in the cabinet against my bedroom door. And even though you're dead, I still swear down because I'm fucking sick. So Daddy, I'd like to apologize for something. I'm sorry that my spit was a fucking rigor time. Be again. Sweet dreams are made of some of the world.
hated coming home.
It would always smell of alcohol, vomit, and murder. So that's why I locked myself in the school library so that I wouldn't go home. But even though I was so into reading, when it came to classes that day, I pretended like, "Sir, I have no idea what the fuck you're on about." And that would piss you off. Oh, it would piss you off so much, you get up and you yell, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up, you stupid fuck!" You'd always scream booze. And you'd sweat booze, and I remember this one night, the TV on loud.
The TV was so loud.
You thought I was asleep.
The TV was so loud.
You were lying naked on the living room floor,
The TV was so loud.
and he was yelling.
But the TV was so loud.
He was yelling that
The TV was so loud.
he wanted to stop drinking,
The TV was so loud.
but he can't. He was yelling that he never had a drink before Mama died. You were yelling that you wanted to die. And that night, for the first and only time in my life, I actually felt pity for you. But it all went away as you woke me up with a slap over my face, and I couldn't hear my moaning alarm. You blamed me, and he beat me for not having enough money. But you go out and spend it all on booze. I didn't have enough money to get a fucking haircut. And I'm sorry, but they ain't no haircuts. So I got alone. You blame me and beat me for not having enough cash. You blame me and beat me for being the sole reason that you started drinking. You blame me and beat me for Mama's death. You blame me and beat me for everything, anything. Ah! Why did you give me up for that? I would have turned out so much better. I dare ask, what is worse? Growing up with a monster as a father, or not having one at all?
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain. The only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole. The old familiar sting. Try to kill it on the way. I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone that I know, they go away in the end, and you can not feel. My entire earth, I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
forgot to tell you what I wanted to do when I grew up. I wanted to be a voiceover guy, I think it's called. I wanted to read books, and then children all over the world could listen to stories read by me. When other kids would have shitty abusive parents, just like your dad, they could listen to something narrated by you, and then they wouldn't feel so alone. But I never had the walls to cry out. I have an idea then. How about you on this week? Right here, right now. You see, I have no time for your book. I love this book so much that I actually stole it from the school library. It is, of course, none other than The Karamazov Brothers by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Fyodor Dostoevsky something. Anyways, it goes a little something like this.
Hi kids, it's me, Dick. Welcome to our morning show. So, there was a little girl of 5 who was hated by her father and her mother. Most worthy, respectable people of good education and breeding. This poor child of 5 was subjected to every possible human torture. They beat her, kicked her, thrashed her for no reason till her body was one bruise. Then they went to greater refinements of cruelty. They shut her in a privy in the cold and frost of the night. And because she did not ask to be taken up at night, as though a child of 5 sleeping its angelic sound sleep could be trained to wake and ask, they smeared her face and shut her mouth with, oh come on, Kay, with excrement. And it was her mother. Her mother did this, and her mother could sleep, hearing the poor child's groans.
Where's your big daddy? Any talent? Any talent at all? Now, my all-time favorite quote is also from that book. And it says, if the devil doesn't exist, and man has created him, he has created him in his own image and likeness. Now, Daddy, I don't believe in God, nor do I believe in the devil. But if Mr. Dusko fuck isn't that right, and must have created the devil in your own image and likeness as God created him, you right here are the absolute embodiment of Beelzebub. Your passion, my fucking curse. I actually remember my first drink, Daddy. The guys decided to take me out. You see, up until that point, I've never been out, I never flirted, and I never had a drink. I had everything to do with Daddy, especially alcohol. But the guys, he got a shot here, woo! The beer there, woo! And then all of a sudden I was sitting. And John, good old John, he came to me and he said, yo, thank you, man. Them nuggets in the saw, man. Man, I never even held the girl's hand, let alone you know. So John took me flirting. Listen, good afternoon. Oh. Hey. I'm not saying I'm big. But if you're curious how your
cervix tastes like, I can give you a hand. It didn't work. So they hooked me up with a short, fat girl. Her name was Rachel, but everyone called her Baby. That's not Baby. And that night was the first beautiful night of my life. And I'm not sure why you like drinking so much, Daddy, because it made you forget. So I decided to pick up on this great, beautiful hobby myself. Not as much as often used to do that, but whenever I found a lost spot in the house, I shoved my memories away. And things were good with Betty for a while. She was my, first. But then she started nagging me.
You drink too much. You always smell alcohol.
So I did the only logical thing I could have done. I got her ass. Anyways, Betty never, ever, ever made me feel as good as alcohol ever did. I can honestly say that alcohol is my first big love. Speaking of love, I then met my second and last big love. His name was Michael. Michael was too good to be true. You know why I never met Michael, Dad? First of all, I was too ashamed of you. And second of all, I knew you hated you knew your son was gay. To be honest, I don't know if I'm gay or bi. All that I know is that I wanted to be loved, appreciated, respected, and supported by a man. But then again, it did make me Dick, and Dick did suck dick, so Michael taught me many things. He taught me how to dress. He taught me how to dance. He taught me how to ride a bike, and even shave my balls. Michael was my daddy. This whole time, I had no idea what was going on with your dad, and I didn't care. I spent most of my nights at Michael's house because it was nice, and it was clean, and God ate him up his family. His parents had no problem with him being gay. They loved and appreciated him just the way he was. And isn't that what all children want from their parents? Anyways, for the first time in my life, I felt like I had a family. Michael took me out to dinner one night, and he told me he got offered a job in Spain, and that he wanted me to go with him. I was over the moon. A few days later, I got a phone call. Michael got hit by a car. Drunk driver. The irony. I was sober now. I was sober for Michael. He taught me that life is so much more than alcohol. But when he died, I relapsed into the one thing which I knew how to do best. Drinking. I went to his funeral, and I got fucking drunk. And I can prove to you that. And that was the first time you saw me drunk, and you were proud enough to tell me. And you asked me where I had been, what I had been doing. And I told you, Dad, I met someone, and I moved in with him. But unfortunately, he died. You were too drunk to realize I said he or him. All you said was, boy, I did not know.
'Cause if I could see your face once more, I would die a happy man, I'm sure. When you said your last goodbye, I died a little bit inside. I laid in tears in bed all night, alone without you by my side. But if you love me, why did you leave me? Take my body and take my body. 'Cause all I want and all I need, find somebody, I'll find somebody. I You brought out the best in me, the part of me I've never seen. You took my soul and left it clean. Love was made for movie screen. But if you love me, why'd you leave me? Take my body, take this body, 'cause all I want and all I need, find somebody, find somebody. Oh,
Even though I was older now, you'd still beat me. You know why I never fought back that. I was afraid. I wouldn't stop. You always had a problem with how much I was afraid. Yeah, anyone was talking. You know what they say, an apple doesn't fall far from the bad rock, the miserable tree, or something like that. And things were good for a while. In a positive way. And all the beautiful mornings when I woke up with my face in my own body. What's yours at? Who cares? The good old times. At least I got to find out more about Mama now that we're getting drunk together. How beautiful she was. How pretty she could sing. How you met her. And then, ladies, gentlemen, pigeons, sports, and fucking Oscar, the classic Ryan Alley. You killed her. Why didn't you take responsibility for knocking her off, you stupid fucking idiot? You think I wanted to be born and have this miserable life. You think I wanted to be born and end up like you. We're two of a kind, Daddy. Two of a bad, rotten, miserable kind. A dad alcoholic and an alcoholic too afraid to talk himself, but brave enough to bring himself to that. Cheers, I'll bring to that. Cheers.
I heard it was a secret chord. David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for me. Now do you? Goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the mindful, the major, the baffled king who opposes. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Maybe I've been here before. I know this room. I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. Seen a flag on a marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold that needs to broken. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
It's been exactly 1 year since the day he died. I recall it as if it were yesterday. The police woke me up.
Police, open up.
They informed me they found you on the stairs. Broken neck. So about that road you were walking down on that, you're not walking anymore now, are you? You're just fucking lying here in this miserable graveyard and you rot. And I know you're gonna be mama, because mama went to heaven and you slipped all the way down to fucking hell, man. Daddy. Mama. Padre. I'll only ever say this once. I killed your dad. You had a few stairs to climb up. You looked up at me and said,
Dick, in my own way, I love you.
I waited patiently. And when you were about to climb that final step, I touched you. Just enough. I looked down, but your soul was scorched. And for the first time in your miserable existence, you seemed happy and calm. I looked down at you and I said, I don't. I said, I'm sorry, Daddy. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm laying out my closet. Come on, everybody. I said, I'm sorry, Daddy. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet.
To this day, I have no idea how I get away with it.
A miracle perhaps, or fucking horrible. All that I know is that at last I was free. Or so I thought. Because you see that guilt took over me. And I started doing nothing else but drinking. But no matter how much I drink, I can't forget. I can't stop drinking, 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 I can't forget.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll see you soon, Daddy.
Somebody save me from myself. I spent so long living in hell. They say my lifestyle is bad for my head. Well, it's the only thing that seems today. All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of is broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Daddy, don't waste your time on me. I'm so broken beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost one. Daddy, don't waste your time on me. I'm so broken beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost one. Daddy, don't waste your time on me. I'm so broken beyond repair. I've shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost one. Daddy, don't waste your time on me. I was blind, now I see. I was broken, but you found me. I'm a lost cause. Baby, start sometime. I was blind, and now I see. I was lost, but you found.
I forgive you, Dad.
Thank